the cathedral that was built in 1878, Empire State Building, and so much more. A section of Fifth Avenue running from 34th to the 60th Street is a concentration of boutique shops and expensive high-end stores. This is where Audrey Hepburn freezes on the sidewalk and stares at the jewelry store window at breakfast at Tiffany's. Now let's relocate to Lower Manhattan. This is the center of the financial universe known as Wall Street. Bankers and stock traders rush to their offices early in the morning. The city security industry represents over 163,000 jobs with an average salary of $422,000 a year. Impressive. This is where you find headquarters of JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, and other financial giants. New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, the world's largest stock exchanges, are both located here. This is the famous New York Stock Exchange. If you happen to own some American stock, this is where they're trading. I got some stocks, so I want to figure out what's going on. On Wall Street, you will find Trinity Church and Federal Hall. This is where in 1789, George Washington was officially proclaimed the first president of the United States. If you're bullish on the stocks, take a picture with the famous Charging Bull, a bronze sculpture which symbolizes the bullish market, financial optimism, and prosperity. Nearby, another statue, Fearless Girl, promoting female empowerment. To get great views of the Lower Manhattan, just take a ferry. A lot of locals use it every day. It's very affordable and enjoyable. If you're looking for some awesome views of the city, you might want to check out the best observatories. First, the Empire State Building. It's a 102-story Art Deco skyscraper, which provides stunning panoramic views. It was the tallest building in the world from 1931 till 1970. From here you can see the Chrysler Building, considered by many to be one of New York's finest. Next, Top of the Rock, observatory on top of the Rockefeller Center, built by the Rockefellers in the 1930s. It has an ocean liner style design and offers a 360-degree view of the entire Manhattan. Third, the highest observation point, One World Trade Center, the tallest skyscraper in New York and all of the U.S., completely enclosed and with a 360-degree view. One of the new additions is the Edge, located at the Hudson Yards, that has an observation deck with a glass floor. Sadly, we didn't get a chance to visit because it was too foggy on that day. Also, at the Hudson Yards, you can visit the Vessel. It's a 16-story structure of connected staircases. Very cool shape, and it reminds me of a beehive. Another great idea to get great views is to take a funicular ride to Roosevelt Island. This small island is in the middle of the East River between the shores of Manhattan and Queens. Today is just another residential part of the city. This is Queensboro Bridge, and we are in Roosevelt Island. And to get here, you can take a cable car, which is part of the public transportation system of New York City, and the fare is the same as it is for the subway, $2.75. So, interesting fact, during the British colonial rule, this whole island belonged to one family, the Blackwells, and it was called Blackwell Island. But today, it's just another residential neighborhood. But the most exciting thing for me was to take a helicopter ride. If you wonder how much it cost, it was $300 for 30 minutes. And what's cool about it is that helicopter had no doors. If you can afford it, go for it. First I thought the ride would be shaky and all, but it turned out to be very smooth, like I was sitting in the car. On top of that, the city has over 50 rooftop bars, popular for romantic dates and celebrations. New York City is the third city in the world with the most amount of skyscrapers after Shenzhen and Hong Kong. And rooftop bars are really popular here. So you basically get an observation deck and the bar all in one package.
Even if it ain't all it seems, I got a pocket full of dreams, baby. I'm from New York. Concrete and blue, dreams are made of.
Let's take a look at some other parts of Manhattan. Greenwich Village, or just the Village. It's an upscale area that was once the center of bohemian culture and various political movements, artists and writers. Rainbow flags attest to the neighborhood's LGBT-friendly vibe. At its heart is Washington Square Park. Musicians, skateboarders, dog owners, chess players, and NYU students all hang out around the historic fountain in the shadow of the arch, often used as a location in films and television shows.
We are in Washington Square Park, which I thought was a very pleasant area to be in. We see a huge police presence over there on both sides. And I asked them what the deal is. I thought there was some kind of event going on, but they said it's a pretty rough area, especially at night, which is very unexpected. New York is full of surprising places. Like, if you're a fan of Sex and the City, this is where Carrie Bradshaw used to live, and she was running down the stairs to catch a taxi.
Hello, Breezy. It's good to see you, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good to see you.
I saw some NYU students protesting, and I wanted to know what their demands were. So let's go and talk to them.
So the graduate workers at NYU are on strike right now, and they're demanding fair compensation, better health care, and getting pubs and ICE, immigration officers off campus to protect international and immigrant students.
Soho. Since the 20th century, Soho has been the location of many art galleries. Today, it's an affluent area with cobblestone streets and elegant cast iron facades, designer boutiques, and high-end art galleries. It's a top shopping and nightlife destination. Directly from Soho, you will find Chinatown and Little Italy. Manhattan's Chinatown feels like real China, with its numerous greengrocers and fishmongers, tea rooms, and dim sum parlors. Since 1850, this area has been inhabited by immigrants from China. Today, New York has the largest population of Asians, more than San Francisco and Los Angeles combined. Being a minority, they're doing pretty well for themselves. How's that? The secret is a hard work ethic. These areas also have a higher rate of college-educated residents and lower crime rates.
How do you like living here?
It's okay for me, but my wife and my son, they love it.
They love it?
For me, I don't like this. Too crowded.
What should I try?
I think I like beef and
Beef?
yeah.
Okay.
This stomach, I don't like it.
Stomach, you don't like it? They have a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Chicken feet, all of that. That's good. We are in Chinatown, and we're going to try something that I tried in Taiwan, and that is bubble tea. So let's dip in. I wanted to order some bubble tea.
Nearby, you'll find Little Italy. When Italian immigrants started moving to this Manhattan neighborhood in the late 1800s, they brought their customs, food, and language. Today, however, it's nothing like what it used to be. It's become very touristy and has changed significantly under the influence of Chinatown.
I'm leaving today.
Guys, the famous Umberto's Clam House. Food delicious. Are you hungry? I'm Italian. Chelsea's Manhattan's art district that mixes a variety of architectural styles, from elegant 19th century townhouses to housing projects. It's known for having a large LGBTQ population, with one of Chelsea's census tracts reporting that 22% of its residents were gay couples. If you get hungry, go to Chelsea Market.
We have come to Chelsea Market to have something to eat. This is a wonderful place, lots of choices.
And from what I've learned, it used to be a factory where Oreos were invented in 1912. So let's go check it out. Well, of course I got a bowl of chili. You know, from a time in the South, I learned to really love this dish. So chili soup is, for me, the best choice. Tribeca. Once home to industrial warehouses, Tribeca is now the city's richest zip code, with an average income of $879,000 a year and a median home price of $3.8 million. Even Jay-Z once purchased a penthouse here for $6.8 million after he traded Brooklyn for Manhattan. Yeah, I'm at the Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro, but I'll be hood forever. Really? Why'd you move then, Jay? Tribeca has it all. Elegant townhouses and modern high-rises, trendy restaurants, and a spectacular view of the Hudson River on its western border. And finally, Billionaire's Row. It's a set of super tall luxury towers on the southern edge of Central Park. The cheapest condo here goes for $3 million, and the most expensive units are north of $60 million. What are the downsides of Manhattan? Well, let me just say there are a lot of homeless people. As of January 2020, New York had an estimated 91,000 people experiencing homelessness on any given day, according to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. While most of them are peaceful, random attacks are happening way too often.
Sir, excuse me, I said. Sir!
During my stay, 2 girls from Russia were attacked and robbed by some crazy homeless person. Another complaint is the bad smells, and yes, that includes marijuana. It's everywhere. You can't really escape it because there's going to be someone walking in front of you